Hi, my name is Robin and welcome to my channel. I haven't done that in so long that literally feels foreign to me. Hi. It's obviously very noticeable that I haven't been active on the channel for quite some time. It's been over a year since I posted a proper video, 6-8 months since I last sat down and tried to film one, and that's just not on. Like, that's not on. I really wish I was trying harder and like posting more and giving more to the channel, but I haven't been. I'm sorry. Unfortunately, I can't change that past, but I can definitely change the future. As cringy as that sounds. But yeah, I just decided I have nothing else better to do. I basically only work weekends, so I have the whole week free. I'm off college. Why not get back into the thing that I love doing most? We'll talk more about like why I haven't posted and like where I've been for the last year in the video. I thought, why don't I do like a little get ready with me when I talk to you guys about it, because you guys loved the one I posted last year and show you like my updated makeup products, and it's fun, and also it's what you guys want to see. So even though I haven't been active on my Instagram, even though I haven't been active on YouTube, I've been active on my YouTube Instagram, which is Robin's YT, and I'm constantly putting up polls asking you guys like what video you'd like to see next or what content you'd like to see from me in the future, and you guys really want to see a get ready with me while I talk about my life. I also apologize for like the lighting. Obviously you can see my ring light and my glasses. It's going fucking wild. My room has such weird light and it's so difficult to film in. If you've been around since my last get ready with me video, which was over a year ago, so if you weren't, I'm not surprised. I even popped in an edit to talk about how bad the lighting was because it made it look like I was using a foundation that was 10 times too dark for my skin. We'll be using that disclaimer today. I promise you, even though it mightn't look like it because the lighting, everything matches my skin. But enough rambling, let's get straight into the video. So as you can see, I've already done my hair up in a little cute hairstyle. It's a half up, half down with a bun on top. I intended on just straightening it for this video, but I said, you know what, let's add a little twist to it. A cute little half up, half down. You can't go wrong. Before we get into the makeup routine, I'm gonna do a little bit of skincare. I'm just applying some of my CeraVe moisturizing lotion. I've been using this for ages now, I think 2 years, and I absolutely love this. I always apply this before I put on any primer or any form of makeup on my face, and I don't know if it helps my makeup look better, it just makes my skin feel nicer, but I think it's meant to anyway. I'm not really advanced in like the skincare world. I use a couple of serums, I wash my face, I apply moisturizer, that's really it. And before I put on my makeup, I always put on chapstick so my lips are like nice and moisturized before I'm putting any lipstick on or anything. So this one is the Nivea Hydro Care with SPF 15, and I love them. These ones are so good. I tried to film this video 3 times yesterday and it just would not work. It was not a good filming day for me, mainly because I hadn't filmed in so long that coming back to YouTube with such like a personal video, I guess, because like there's some personal stuff I want to talk about or whatever, like not in too in-depth. I definitely will talk a lot about my life. It was really daunting and I kept fucking up, I kept messing up my words, going off on like little tangents and trying to talk about one topic. Like it was all over the place. I'm a little bit more prepared today. By the way, I just threw on some e.l.f. Hydro Care primer. I just have it in this little thing because I was traveling recently and I brought it with me in this little pot. This primer is so good. Honestly, so much better than the Milk Hydro Grip. I know that's a bit controversial, I know. First step in my makeup is putting on some Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. I love this stuff. I actually just got my new bottle at Christmas because this one is officially running low on me. I used to have like a Penny's dupe of this as well in a lighter color, and I used to like mix them together on my face, but this in like the high pints kind of add like a contouring effect. I don't do that anymore. I don't have that product anymore. It's long gone. The brush I'm using to blend this is so old. I got it for Christmas when I was like 13. That's really embarrassing because I'm 20. I wash it continuously, I promise. It's just too good of a brush to get rid of. I don't have the courage in me to just throw it out. Like so good. It applies my makeup like no other. Oh, I never mentioned this is in shade 3, which is light medium. I have a little list here of all the life updates I wanted to talk to you guys about, and we're going to start with one of the obvious ones. My hair color. So I'm redhead now. I have been dyeing my hair red since September of last year, and I absolutely love it. I don't know what it is, it just suits me a lot better than my natural hair color does, which is very funny. Usually your natural hair color is suited to you, but I feel like the red is a lot nicer on me. I literally just use like a Garnier dye. Like I don't get it done. My mom is a hairdresser, so she knows what she's doing and I trust her with it. I've only dyed it 3 times. The first one being in September, second one like 2 days before Christmas in December, and most recently I did it in April. So her current color is almost 2 months old. She's holding up quite well in fairness. I'll insert some pictures here of like how my hair looks when it's freshly done. It looks so good when it's straightened. I get so many compliments on it and I just feel a lot more confident myself with red hair. I think it just gave me a little bit of a glow up. Next thing I want to talk about is college and college life and everything surrounding that, like a little college 101 if you will. Hopefully going into my 3rd year of college in September. I'm studying bioscience and biopharmaceuticals. I just finished 2nd year in May. We're currently only in June, so it hasn't been that long. 2nd year threw me for a loop, if I do say so myself. To contour, I'm using the She Glam Liquid Contour in shade Golden Sun. I love this stuff. Oh my god. If you've been around for a long time on the channel, you will know that in my first year of college, I failed one of my winter exams, and that meant I had to repeat that then in autumn of last year. So that's what I did. I repeated the exam. It was fucking awful. Our lecturer, he really wanted to mess with us, and he just decided, I'm gonna test these mofos on content that was not in the semester I taught them in, which is not okay. You cannot do that. Anyway, we went to like the college student help area. What do you call that? Students union. Oh my god, I couldn't think what it's called. And thank god they listened to us and they gave us the best outcome possible. I think they passed everyone that was like deserving of a pass. Yeah, I passed that exam and I got into second year. The first month of college was absolutely fine. Like, I moved in with my college best friend Aki. You know her if you've been on the channel for a while. She was in a lot of vlogs last year. We lived together for the last 9 months in college, and that was so fun. And it was really nice like to have that fun college experience, because I didn't really talk about it much on my channel last year, but my roommates in first year were not it. That's why I was never in my college house, and I felt really guilty because like my parents put so much effort into it, and like I was just disappointed in myself because I was so excited to stay. But my roommates made it a little bit difficult because they were not fantastic. Let's be real. So I never really like got to have the living away from home experience in first year. In second year I really did. I was never here. Honestly, it was one of the best things I ever did. Like, I'm so happy I moved in with my best friend. I couldn't ask for a better roommate. Like, I'm not getting sappy on here or anything, but like, she is such a good roommate. Like, we know when we want our peace and we know we want our privacy, but that was very rare. Like, we were together 24/7, and that's so fun. I also have 2 other roommates who are great, Ricky and Sean. Me and Aki got really close with Sean as well, which was super nice. We had plenty of like house parties, movie nights, things like that. I have so many Snapchats and BeReals. It was so fun. Ignore how scary I look right now. I'm gonna shape it out using the Lasting Perfection concealer from the collection. I had never heard of this brand before until I was actually like on the hunt for a nice drugstore concealer in Newbridge. As I was looking at the stand, I heard this girl say to her friend, this is one of the best concealers ever. So to that girl in Newbridge, thank you, because you've changed my life. This concealer is amazing. With a darker concealer, I'm gonna just carve out the contour so it's not as messy, and for that I used the Maybelline Anti-Age Eraser in shade 1, I believe. Oh yeah, but then October hit, and that was something. That was a month. What was meant to be a really good month, because it's my birthday month and it's Halloween, was an absolute shit show. It was awful. I'm not gonna get into like the nitty-gritty of everything that happened, because it doesn't belong here. Like, it does not belong on the internet. It's nobody else's business but my own and the people involved. Let's just say, how do I word this? I learned how to tell a true friend the hard way, and it affected me up until only recently, like when I decided not to let it anymore. I spent my 20th birthday crying in the college library. November wasn't really it either, and December was no different, but I'll get more into that in like the mental health segment of this video. We're doing one of them. It's needed. I just did my exams for second year and they were fine. My results come out in a few days, but it doesn't really matter in the end because I'm going back in August anyway, because I failed another exam. That hard time in December really affected my ability to study in one subject particularly, and I ended up failing it. I want to talk about that for a minute. If you happen to fail an exam, whether you failed 2, whether you failed 3, whether you failed 1 6 times or whatever, that does not define you. Just because I failed that exam doesn't mean I'm incapable of doing the thing I want to do with my life. If it's becoming a problem and you're failing every single exam, yeah, take a step back and think of what you're doing. But if it's just one exam out of many, who gives a flying fuck? I know. Like, I could have easily said, yeah, I'm not doing it, and just dropped out, but I don't want to do that because there's nothing else I want to do in my life other than what I'm doing right now. So if you fail an exam, don't be so hard on yourself. All that being said about college, I really wish I filmed it this year, but I was just too busy living in the moment and I had too much fun. I did so much fun stuff. Content would have been like out of control, but I just didn't, because I was enjoying living my real life and not worrying about picking up a camera. Something I think is really cool that I definitely wanted to talk about and give its own little segment in this video is that I acted in a short film for the first time, which was so fun. For some context, my roommate Sean is in a film and media course. A part of their final year project was to make a short film. It was like worth like 70% of their grade or something, so it was pretty serious. Some of Sean's friends came to us and asked, do you want to be in a short film? That was basically how it went, and I was like, yep, I'm all up for it. It sounded like great crack. I've always loved acting since I was a little kid. I went to an acting camp when I was 14. Kind of cringe, but really fun. I played a character called Maddie in a short film called Her Shadow. Maddie was being stalked by her best friend who had a crush on her called Andrew, and and he ended up going to some crazy measures to get Maddie all to himself. By the way, to blush, I just used the Pixie On The Glow blush stick. I love this stuff. This stuff is so good. I got this last year and it is so nice. It was a really good movie. I was very, very happy to be a part of it. The guys are so talented who worked on it, and I made amazing best friends. I could not get over the talent these guys had and the respect they had for me when filming, because there was scenes of like a fake kiss, basically like a fake kidnapping and like fake like chloroforming. It was kind of intense because like I didn't know the guys before acting in the film, and they were so respectful of that, and we made a great friendship out of it. At the end of the school year, they had their own like mini Oscars where they could show off all the movies they made and like have a screening, and obviously like Academy Awards. And me and Aki got invited because we had acted in the movies, and I actually won a little baby Oscar. Let me show you. Look at this. I won Best Out of Course Actress. Very interesting because there was only 3 of us, and I had an absolutely amazing time. I wish I could show you some clips of it or whatever, but I can't because it's school property. But I have so many like behind the scenes clips of us filming. Sean, who introduced me to all his friends and like gave me the opportunity to act in that film, I want to give the biggest thank you to. Ben, Mateo, Summer, Rachel, Adam, everybody that was on that crew. I love you to pieces, and I can't wait to see you all again in September. Gonna go back in with a little bit more of my concealer just to brighten up the inner corners again. This next subject I really wanted to talk about because it is, I want to say half, but it's almost like 75% of the reason why I haven't been posting and why I've been so unmotivated and everything. I don't want it to come off as sappy because that's the last thing I want. I don't want sympathy. I don't want anyone to think that's what I'm asking for, because I'm not. But this last year has been very, very difficult on my mental health, which I've struggled with for a long time. Like I've been an anxious wreck my entire life, and it sent me to a really shitty place. It got really bad after that thing happened in college because I was like, oh my god, I'm such a bad person, and I was very insecure in myself and like everything I did, second guessing everything I done, everything I said. My overthinking skills, amazing. I could actually be in a fucking overthinking Olympics. To set, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Press powder in the shade 105 Neutral. Insecure in myself, my relationship, my friendships, absolutely everything, and that's so tiring. It was a mess. I was in therapy for a small amount of time. I definitely should go back. When I go back to college, it was like a college counselor. I'm good now. I'm feeling a lot better, but that's why I chose to like sit down today and film this video, because I want to combat that anxiety, that fear. The bronze, I'm going in with the Catrice Cosmetics Sun Glow powder in the shade 035 Universal Bronze. For blush, I'm trying out a new one today. Catrice Air Blush Matte in shade 120 Berry Breeze. Oh, that was a bit more product than one expected. I've been talking a lot. My camera hates me, so I'm gonna plug it in. But before that, I'm gonna just let you know what I'm gonna be using for everything. So for my brows, I'm gonna be using the XX Fine Brow Pencil by Makeup Revolution. Absolutely love this pencil. To set my brows, I use the Got2b Hair and Brow Gel. This gel is so good. I've seen people say they don't like it because the formula is really wet. I like it. It really sets my brows in place, and I also use it to set some of my baby hairs back. Also for my brows and lashes, I use these spoolies. They're little disposable ones. You can get them on Amazon, Shein. For my eyelash combo, I'm using the Shiseido eyelash curler. I got this for Christmas. It is definitely worth the hype. And for mascara, I'm going to use the Maybelline Lash Sensational Sky High mascara. Love this too. I've seen so many people using this on TikTok and YouTube, and I decided to get it. It was only like 10 euro on Amazon, and I absolutely love it. First video back, and we're already having a lot of problems with it. So like I said, my camera died, so I didn't get to film like me doing the routine. I just got to show you the products, and when I could finally film an outro with my now charged camera, it filmed completely out of focus. So here I am. Of course, I'll insert some pictures of what the makeup turned out like. I was so happy with how I looked, and I had a really fun time filming this video. I know it was very long. I didn't expect it to be that long at all, but I definitely feel like the things I talked about were important to me, and that I wanted to let you guys know how I've been, how life has been, the fun things I got up to. And plus, it's been like 8 months since I even talked to you guys. I'm allowed to talk for 15 minutes. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a like, and if you'd like to see more content like this, well, not really like this, but like this stuff is on my channel already, do subscribe. It means the world to me that there is actually people out there who are excited to see me post again. It really just makes me feel so good. So, and hopefully if you did like this video, I will see you in my next one.